karmic men and women hide the truth to discredit, to confuse and discredit divine feminines. This is a story. This could be past, present, or future energy. This is men and women, masculine, feminine, all zodiac signs. Get in where you can fit in. All of my readings are timeless. This is something I've learned over the last few years. It's a collective, and so it's certainly not going to be on the money, point for everybody, if at all. Be grounded and practical. But this is an age-old story. At the foundation, we have Divine Feminine knows that weak men don't like her, and she don't care. Earlier in the read today, there was a card that came out. Divine Feminine knows that weak women or insecure women are intimidated by her, okay, threatened by her. And on the board, we've got toxic love is all they know, accidental suicide, and high honor and moral ground. Okay, so, but these people, these were friends and family as well as lovers that all band together to try to put an end to Divine Feminine, social media, to get people to try to ban them, to stop their transformation, to stop their growth, to stop their flight. They didn't want you to be able to transform, okay, and move on from them. This is also people who hid what they did to you in secret. They lied about things they did behind your back, and this was to convince people that it was you, that you were crazy. They figured that even though the truth had come out, the Divine Feminine had spoken the truth and it had came to be, that if they can all band together and just keep it hidden as far as they can, at least it would discredit the Divine Feminine to the world and hopefully to confuse her in the process, right? And so it is an interesting story, you know, here already so far. I'm like, ugh, toxic love is all they know. Obstacles, people hid that that's what they were doing. They hid that they were plotting, that family member was sending them to do shit in some cases. Like niggas and bitches has really got some serious mental illness going on, but they all pretended, they all figured that, you know, in a name of, instead of coming clean, instead of owning up to some of the stuff as it all did eventually, kind of some of it comes out, it was like, well, let's pay each other, let's all, you know, join together in the name of trying to stop Divine Feminine's flight, her moving forward and transforming, trying to stop her podcast, her social media, don't want people to believe there's anything valid about it. And so this is why they get people to agree to lie. And this is why humans have to catch up and stop being so, you know, just surface in thinking that just because, okay, so somebody co-signed it. Right. Okay. Right. We gotta learn how to think a little bit deeper, right? What's this? Oh. I pulled one of their moves. What they love to do. Click on the report button. So just for those who come through, just so you know right away, as you come through, if I don't see that there is a like and you make a comment and it's nothing to do with what I'm saying, or it doesn't appear to have some kind of relevant vibe to it, either I'm going to end up blocking you, reporting you, or putting you on timeout. Just giving y'all's heads up, because that's not what we're going to do. People coming in here with trying to do their word magic in here is going to feel something. Okay. I'm actually going to do what they like to do quite often, but I'm going to do it right here. They like to push the report button. And so I'm going to utilize that as well. If I see some to the left shit here. Okay. All right. So, yeah. The divine feminine. These people got problems. Big time. And then they hid all of this shit, you know? And then, you know, when stuff started happening, then rather than, like I said, rather than owning it, rather than, you know, it was, let's just keep the, you know, because we don't want nobody to believe that they serious, or what they saying has any validity. Especially cheating niggas and bitches. I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to always be their go-to, because they're trying to discredit that, because they don't want the people who finding out about they skanky asses, you know what I'm saying? What, you know, just like them shows, Cheaters, and what's those other TV shows nowadays? It's like, okay, I don't know why people be thinking like one day, yeah. And so, but instead of people owning, they just try to discredit. And then they don't want the feminine to be right when you suspected that they were cheating. Okay, it's like, what do you say? Or you suspected that it was foul play, or you suspected and you spoke on woo-de-woo. And then a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, 4, however many, then, you know, to have to come around and say, wow, you know, that they can't do that. Okay. All right. So let's keep it on moving. Let's just keep on moving. I'm going to layer it up now that we're here. And I'm glad that I'm doing it here, because at least when I do my YouTube, I don't have to go back and download it and then upload it. So that's the good thing when I switch up like that. At least it, you know, it at least be there. So I like that part. All right, here we go. What happened here that these people rather cover up? Give me what happened here that these people rather cover up. Up here where it says divine feminine knows that weak men don't like her and she don't care. Clarifying that stack. What happened here that these people cover up and that they didn't want to validate the divine feminine because it's something that she either said, foresaw, spoken on? What is it? What happened here? 22 energy. I have 22, 22. Clarifying the same stack. 22, 22, 29. This is about ascension, twin flame journey, 19 energy. Let's see, 19, 22. What else is here? Yeah, so I have voyages and travel by the sea. Fame and renown, okay. Something to do with what people were doing when they were traveling, okay. Either when she was traveling or you were traveling. And they don't, yeah. And they don't want people to see. This could also be an energy of, you know, plotting and planning to do stuff. Okay. What else we have here? Rebellion. I have malevolent behavior. They hid 42. The person could have been in 42. Feminine could have been 42. So this is what these men, it says divine feminine knows that weak men don't like her. She don't care. They were mean, cruel, and hooked up with other malevolent energies to, this is like toxic authority. It says political authority in reverse. So this is distorted leaders. Them niggas. They on my list, motherfucker. Toxic patriarchy. Man. Because anything, listen, this ain't about a man hating. I said toxic patriarchy. I didn't see, people got to pay attention. Distorted, that's what's wrong with the world as we know it. Shit. Toxic patriarchy, which breeds toxic femininity. Because, you know, ooh, let me get out of here. Okay. This is what they hid. I have, yep, dangerous writings. Look at that. That these people were mean, threatening, bullying in some cases, that they were doing some kind of a weirdy spell work shit. Alchemy and transformation. That's what the feminine knows and what she exposed. That they don't want nobody to know, and so they all kind of like trying to get together and keep the lie alive until they die, no matter how torturous the rest of their ratchet existences is gonna be. Look at making mistakes. Yep, here we go. Transformation. Like I told you. Truth and justice. There it is. 14 energy. There it is. Judgment. False testimony. Lying. She called that shit out. Lying. About some shit people was doing. They calling a mistake. It ain't no mistake. These niggas and bitches. It says weak men. That ain't no mistake. That's not no damn mistake. People treat me out with that. Mistake. A mistake is, it can't be 6 years though. It can't be, you know, a mistake, then you pow. Because let's say the person had a mistake, right? Let's say it did start off. Let's say initially. I have black magic. Oh, they lied about black magic. It's coming out. 25 energy, divine feminine. Yes, honey. Yes, the fuck. Yeah, yes. But the proof is right here, honey child. Yes, niggas. Yes, yes. This is what they wanted to cover up. And this is what they all agreed to come together to keep secret, because they don't want the world to know that what divine feminine is saying is true. And so all the toxics, the misfits unite to agree that this is not true. And so they agreed to try to hide the proof with the receipts here, and the happiness, the sun in the reverse. And that's because they don't want divine feminine to be looked at as trustworthy. They don't want people to come to know, like, oh my God, like that'll change everything. And then they're trying to still like discredit feminine or make her feel some kind of way. Like they're trying to make her still look crazy to people who's stupid, basically. They're trying to make her look crazy to people who's stupid. So the people who were a part of it, even some of them that they don't even like each other. Some crazy toxic shit that done happened between some of these people. But they have agreed to hide the proof because they don't want the world to know the truth, that divine feminine was telling the truth. That this had nothing to do with, this is in her head, her imagination, she crazy, she this and that. That's what killers do, baby. When killers don't want to be got found out. You know, they're not gonna tell you, bitch. Yeah, we were a whole cult. We go to church on Sunday. That's one of our cults. And then we have our side gear, our side gig. We're a whole cult. And we've been doing fucked up shit. Something with some keys, some black magic with some keys. Opportunity to steal opportunities, to block her opportunities, to take her opportunities, to try to disrupt. Ooh, ooh wee. So feminine, you called this shit out. You spoke on it. You cut, you know, this is possibly why you don't want nothing to do with the people in the land back here. With land back in the reverse, kind of why you're like, They trying to hide the proof of what they did when you went back home. Woo! What they did when you... And you called that shit out. What's this right here? Deception. I told you that they were deceiving you. Talking about forgive me. Toxic love is all they know. Forgive me. And it was deception. It was just take you through some bullshit. A nine energy here. To cause delays, just to keep you stalled and delayed, to create some kind of obstacle. Oh, y'all gonna fuck some people's life is going to be so fucked up. So fucked up. It's expensive to go down. That's what people get for trying to fuck up y'all's lives, though. That's what people get. They own that shit. They own that stuff. They own that stuff. They own that stuff. I'm like, they is, nigga. They own that shit. That's all I gotta say about it. That's all the fuck I gotta say about it. They own that shit. Operating deception. That's all they know. All they know is deception. That's in their whole little get up. Despair. They wanted you to, listen, this is what's funny. They wanted you to be left feeling like you were in despair. And then so that these niggas is going. I wonder who in this energy now. Look at it says despair and suicide. These people, you called this out. You could have foresaw that someone else was going to end up feeling like that if they kept. You could have somehow did. But then look, the people wanted to hide the fact that that's what they wanted for you. These are lunatics. I'm sorry. If people are offended, well, I'm offended that people are lunatics. Okay, I'm offended. Okay, I'm offended that people are that loose in the head. I'm offended that people don't have no moral fiber. I'm offended. Okay, shit, fuck that. I'm offended that people are that, bored or that insecure or that, power hungry, power trip, that they stoop that low. I'm offended at that. Fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about. Offended about what I'm saying. I'm offended about what people doing. Okay? Offended. We ain't never shushing, so they might as well stop trying to stop. Okay? In fact, the more they do that, I will continue to speak. But only now it's going to be different. They'll see. Okay. Yeah. Endings and rebirth. They wanted you all to be in these constant cycles of despair, hoping that if you get your heart broken enough, that you deal with enough lunatics, enough dizzy nuts, enough deranged, what's home? Adam's families and monsters and shit, you know what I'm saying? That it would push you to that. And there it is, ignorance. Somebody ignorant like a motherfucker. And the person could be 53 years old. It says 53, ignorance. They're ignorant. Period. And they banked on the ignorance of their family and other people as well. The spiritual community. Their spiritual community is ignorant. Okay. Or it was them and their community, okay, that's trying to hide all this ignorance, and they're playing stupid over her. And then look at indiscretion and lie telling. And they projected their lie. That's what they did. So that's what had happened. Yeah, what else had happened? Slavery and bondage. Here we go. Fraud. Fraud and misrepresentation. The crooks, we want to call out the crook. The crooks, current crooks want to call out past crooks. That's called hypocrisy, double standard, and downright ludicrous. Your ass is a criminal today. You can't be calling out a criminal of the past. Because your ass then purchased a good fold the goddamn service. Okay, anyway. Your ass didn't purchase a good goddamn full Social Security numbers, nigga. Don't you get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They only 12-1, nigga. You know, they shit is in Pookie name and Shaquan and everybody else, but then treason. These people create this as treason. You called that shit out. These are a bunch of treasonous niggas. And they was willing to keep this shit a secret. Some of them is chicken shit. They trying to save their own asses. And now they save and going to church and, you know, falling out on the altar and shit. Because this. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. And, you know, when you hold a secret like that, let me tell you something. Unless you are altogether full-fledged narcotron, totally morphed into full throttle possession by that thing, unless that's the case, that shit gonna eat at you. It's gonna ride at you. Only the full-fledged narc could fade it because they checked out a long time ago, which is why that thing ruled. So they're the only ones that could really fade it. Long haul, they can fade it. But the ones that maybe they're not full-fledged narc or they haven't turned all the way over to that stuff, that secrets like that shit gonna eat that motherfuckers. That's why some motherfuckers are going to church and shit, and because they think this is supposed to make it better. It is not going to. I have indiscretion and lie telling and unnatural passions. This is, oh my God, I'm done. Yeah, unnatural. This is some fucked up, these niggas. What is this? They weird. Fucking weird. And prejudice. Some of these niggas is cold prejudice. Prejudice, motherfucker. It says prejudice right here. Desire for knowledge. Some of these motherfuckers are prejudiced, or their family is prejudiced. And prejudice applies not just to race and color or ethnicity. Prejudice is prejudice. Okay? Prejudice because somebody don't believe they have the same beliefs as you. Prejudice because whatever. Motherfuckers are prejudiced. They could be, you know what I'm saying? What do they call it? Colorblind, not colorblind. They could be color struck. Okay. All right, let's keep it on moving. Let's just keep on moving. Got to wrap her up so I can get her going. So let's get some karmas happening here. You know, these people have all vowed and they're still holding to the vow for the ones who still can, because stuff is seeping out, is leaking out, and I don't know what that's going to look like by the time the end of December get here. But, you know, for those that like they're trying to keep this tight, they're possibly arguing amongst each other, they're possibly begging each other, there's a whole lot of shit, all because, well, for one thing, too many of their asses is at stake, because again, too many of their asses is at stake. On top of, they just don't want people to listen to the divine feminine, so they rather suffer in silence and, you know, agree amongst their band of misfits that they'll, you know, they'll keep it, you know. But this is going to be interesting because I think there's going to be some kind of, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. But feminine, go on with yourself. Congratulations. Keep on with your get up. Huh? Because something shifted with you. You let go. You started trusting and believing, and you know what you know, and you let go of over attachment for needing to be validated by 3D based human beings and motherfuckers who may have issues with you as well. So you know what I'm saying? And that's abuse. See, this is something that the world is not even looking at. Everything that I'm saying that these people are doing is a form of abuse. But these are the same people that want to be looked up as people of importance and value. And these are the same people that some of you all out there have on a pedestal, calling them a good man and a good woman. You was on crack. Because they giving you shit and they at the party and they called and all that. Your ignorance, your utter ignorance is why you're sitting up there praising and worshiping, investing in a cold-hearted killer and a fucking criminal, a full-fledged thief, a full-fledged violator, predator. Nefarious workings on innocent children and disabled people and one thing another, and you sitting up there calling them high priestess, and you're sitting up there calling them high priest, and you're sitting up there calling them prophet, and you're sitting up there calling them prophetess, and you're sitting up there calling them guru, teacher, you're sitting up there calling them leader, you're sitting up there calling them pastor, you're sitting up there calling them, you know what I'm saying, first lady, you're sitting up there calling them intercessor, you're sitting up there, you're sitting up there calling them whatever titles they done fucking got for themselves, and you don't know. You sitting up there praising and worshiping and supporting a fucking predatory bully. That was willing to do anything as to not have truth revealed. And you all, you know who you are. You made matters worse. You were too quick to believe it. Because of your religiosity and people not wanting the truth to be known and seen for what it is. Huh? Yeah. Oh, this is about to get good. I just saw it. So what's happening here? Why they hold on for dear life? They'd rather confuse and discredit and hide the truth of what happened, what Divine Feminine spoke on, taught on, that ends up unfolding and coming out, because it would validate her and it'll cause people to want to hear her or listen to the things that she say. So they're still trying to discredit her, those at least that they can influence in that way. What's happening to these people now? What's happening to them in the now moment? What's happening? Truth, light. I saw it. Boom. Oh, since I said that. What's happening? Moon in reverse, sun in the upright. Oof. They're delusional. Some of them are just, some of them are Nine of Cups in reverse. Oof. Okay. Some of them are delusional, thinking that they think they stopped your wish fulfillment, but they haven't. Some of them are being exposed. They could be losing their own wish fulfillment here. I got a lot of cups. Fire. Or they're making plans or something to do with the past abundance. Something's not wish fulfillment for them. Yeah, Six of Cups in the reverse. Ugh. Oh, they're in a tower. I was waiting for it. I'm like, let's wait for it. Something is inevitable. Something is inevitable. See, these people keep trying to plant towers for you, Divine Feminines. They keep trying to plant towers. They keep trying to figure out ways to set you up. Figure out ways to try to expose you. Figure out ways to try to stop your abundance. Figure out ways, and they're digging holes for themselves. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All because they don't want to own all of the fuck shit here. You see that? People being mad of being exposed. Truth. So it's just this very subtle, covert way to discredit. It's like, okay, well, maybe if we can expose them, maybe we can bring them down. Let's find something. Shit, let's make them vulnerable. It's not gonna compare to their fuck shit. Whatever they get ain't gonna be shit compared to they raggedy asses and what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? They done been on. They're sad. I got, oh, there's the exposure. Here's the spell work. Here's the, this is a, ugh. So they're doing spell work. I got Page of Wands, Emperor in reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. This is distorted spiritualists doing ritual workings. Eight of Cups in the upright. But there are some people that's sad about this, some stuff coming out. Some people think it's good news. There's this petty, immature energy here. Some are still plotting some petty shit. They're going to be met with your ancestors. Why is the tower here? These people are dumb. They're dumb. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse. They're dumb. That's spell work. That's lies. That's immaturity. That's pettiness. That's withholding. There's some kind of cut-off communication that's happening. Somebody could have went through a loss. Also with the Page of Cups in the reverse, and they're shocked. They could also be shocked that you're not talking to them, or shocked that you don't care. Like you're over something. Or people are over some of these people that was doing this shit. Like, this over it. Just, you're a liar. You're a manipulator. You're a child. What is this? Somebody could be planning to come talk to you, though, Divine Feminine. I probably shouldn't give away who, though. And the only reason why I say that is because it's here. I see it, and it's in the upright with the Ace. I have an Ace of Swords in the upright. That's communication. But that's also truth and clarity. There could also be an Aries that is shocked, or a fire sign, or an Emperor, man or woman, that is shocked that maybe your child is still here, or is shocked that they can't block your intuition anymore, and is shocked that you're still not talking to them, or that you have clarity about what happened. Especially if they were doing work on you to block your intuition. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yeah, that you're, yeah. The win at all costs people, you know what I'm saying? They still doing shit. They still trying to manifest towers, right? But they're manifesting it for themselves. They're hoping they can block your intuition to miss an opportunity. Somebody is coming back to you, Divine Feminine. Somebody is. Oh boy. Yep, and there it is. There's, okay, now I got another communication card. There's two people. There's at least two people fencing to try to talk to you. Fencing to try to say sorry. Okay? And this could be because of a loss that they're going through for some of you, because there's two people. Somebody may be planning to do the honorable thing here. And then it came out again, the truth. Ace of Swords here, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, hidden dishonor. There was hidden dishonor and theft. This was wrong. This petty and wrong and immature. Because it's going to be too much. Listen, well, I'm going to tell y'all what this is going to be for some folk. It's going to be too much for some people. I'm not talking about you, Divine Feminine. I'm talking about the toxic people that have been, you know, with their shared agreement, let's be toxic until we die. We will never tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some people, it's going to get to be too much. Okay? It's going to get to be too much. And those might be some of the people that end up communicating with you. The other ones are going to continue to try to cause issues and trickery and trying to slide in and pretend, and they going to get that ass told the fuck up, though. It's going to be a whole new day with niggas and bitches playing in your face. It's going to be a whole new day. Coming in, you know what I'm saying? Act like they your friend, act like they concerned, you know, asking questions and whoop-de-whoop. If there's dishonor in there, that ass is going on the list with ancestors. Don't come, ancestors like, don't come the fuck over there for no reason and for nobody on no bullshit. Don't you do it. Don't come over here playing them childish fucking games. Because we're going to put you on a list. And you're not going to like that. Because you need to be somewhere else. You and the people who sent you need to be dealing with y'all's own shit. Don't go over there on no bullshit playing no games. Don't go over there trying to do no recon either. Don't go over there trying to be nosy, because then they're going to bust y'all asses out and they're going to bust all your trash and your dirty laundry, and everybody going to have problems. That's how that's going to go. Okay? That's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. These sick motherfuckers. I got 10 of Cups coming in the reverse and 3 of Swords. Look at Betrayal. These people are going through heartache and loss here. And 7 of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, they don't have, you know, they don't have no defense. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't stand up for you. Some people were not open to you. Some people just, you know, let something be. And for you all collective, it was just all that did to you. And for you it was a reveal. It was simply a reveal of what was important to people and what mattered. And what mattered and what was important to people was kissing the ass of the head narcs in these situations. Simple as that. And that's what you accepted. What mattered was whatever the benefits they got from these head narcs, whatever images that they were trying to keep up with these head narcs. And at the end of the day, that's all anybody ever cared about. They did not care about no goddamn truth. In these situations of what happened here, right? Heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. Let's see, 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, Truth, 3 of Swords. What is this? Magician reverse. There's that spell work. There's that manipulation. That's why I said, look at 10 of Pentacles. If people are, good luck, y'all. Divine Feminine, go on with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Handle it. Keep doing whatever, because it's like, this is not going to be pretty. They think the shit turned out how it turned out now. It's a whole new kind of ball game, though. It's a whole new frequency. It's a whole new timeline, whole new vibration. This shit is not going to be when they was running game on you in 2016. 2019, 2020, 2021. For some of you, 2023. It ain't the same day. If people come up in your face on that shit, they'll be met. They're going to be met real quick. There's going to be some interesting things that start to happen. They're going to be met real quick. It could be some triggers that you all are putting in, or your ancestors are putting in to activate something. And it's called, I think they call them trigger spells. So, yeah, I think it's called trigger spell. Like, so let's say somebody, let's say they come up to you and a certain action they take, whether it is they knock on the door or they touch the door, or like you can set up a trigger spell in different ways. And if it's threaded based on dishonor, then it's gonna trigger in the moment because it's gonna be on contact. So in the moment, then something else is gonna kick. It's gonna trigger whatever the judgment is or whatever's supposed to happen because of the trigger. Because again, so when people are trying to be slick and sneaky and they're trying to do zingers and sidewinders and curveballs and they're trying to do all this shit, so something may be activated, whether that's a phone call, a text, whatever shenanigans that they're up to. With that hidden dishonor and the ancestors working with you is going to be, okay, based on whatever's happening. Okay, here it is. They're doing this shit. They're plotting. Boom, trigger. They activated it. There it is. There it is. They set it up. You see that? You didn't. They did. Because guess what? I think it's called trigger spell. Because if they had not had, you see this? If they hadn't had hidden dishonor, if they were not already up to something, then it's null and void. It's a trigger. It's a trigger spell. So, in other words, if they legit, no harm, no foul, no slick shit, then nothing happens. That's the beauty of those types of spells. Nothing happens. Because it's not about harassing people with spells. It's about they keep on coming with this dizzy shit. Trying to push it on doors, trying to drop shit places. They keep on butting their nose and shit, calling them motherfuckers, trying to do this and that, nosing around. Like, you can set triggers for that to activate judgment. Keep doing spells on their altars, on my children, and we ain't gave none of these dizzy nuts. They have permission to do none of this shit. So, using shit, whoop, trigger, activated. They got their candles, they little get up, they little set up, bitch. And can't nobody be mad, because if people were not doing this, then they wouldn't have that to think about, because they ain't on that stuff. They're not playing in your kids' energy. They're not playing in your energy. They're not playing in your life or on your platforms. And they wouldn't have nothing to worry about. Yep, 3 of Cups is in the reverse. Spell work. Trying to manifest pain, destruction, and loss, because some of these people are in pain and destruction and loss. But that's due to them. This is what all these people caused you. And wasn't nobody saying shit. Everybody was going on vacations and eating snacks and chicken and taking pictures and putting on pajamas with the feet in it. And, you know, when nobody's saying shit then, when nobody's saying shit then, when nobody's saying shit then. So, these people keep trying to come for you to make you vulnerable, to get close to you, to cause you to be stressed out and sick, and to get shit, you know, to be sneaky and put some shit to make you sick, and they gonna wish they didn't do it. They did some shit to cause that for some of you and your children. And it's going in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. There's some people that wish they didn't do it, because guess what? It absolutely did go in reverse, didn't it? Sad. Saddest thing I've ever said out of my mouth. Sad. Sad. But what do you do with lunatics who refuse to quit? What do you do with that? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. They're up to stuff now, but this is why protection is being called in, whether this is you all are working directly with ancestors, or you're working with people, or there's something that's being brought in. Because again, these people in their brokenhearted, they were already not well individuals, and now they're super not well. They wouldn't, you know, they had a couple screws loose before the devastation. And even in that state, you know what I'm saying, they were still doing the shit that they did to y'all. Unfortunately, for those types of devastation and loss, don't give them soundness all of a sudden. Yeah, this is over. This is it. Five of Wands is in the reverse. There are people who realize in reflection that they shouldn't have been fighting you. They shouldn't have been, you are wise with this Hermit energy here. It could be Virgo. But, you know, they shouldn't have been fighting you. They shouldn't have been attacking you. They shouldn't have been trying to help people to do that. They shouldn't have been trying to put you in a competition. They shouldn't have been causing issues and out of jealousy and this very petty, low vibrational shit with this Page of Wands. There it is. With these youngsters, even if these youngsters is old as the dirt is in existence. Because if you're immature, it ain't even mattering what that number is. With this spell work to put you in some kind of isolation and wanting you to be slowed down and doing this shit while in isolation and stressing you and your kids out and all these attacks and shit like that. Yeah, because they're reckoning, baby. Gossip, these niggas. Games. Five of Swords. Five of Wands reverse, trying to cause problems and shit. Running a mouth. Old asses. Who is this? Nine of Swords. Attacks. Yeah, sending all these attacks. Taurus. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is going to cost them. Bad. This is, yeah, buddy. Queen of Cups in reverse. Real bad. Aries. It's foolish. So yeah, buddy. To work with somebody's mother or a Queen of Cups in the reverse, or to listen, or to go towards someone here, like all this is trash. These three, to work with these people. People need to grow up. Bad. Real bad. Grow up, heal, become accountable. You fucked up. You live a fucked up life. Own it. Stop hiding behind religion, spirituality, titles, position, money, jobs. Get over yourself. You ain't better. Shit. King of Wands. Uh-oh. This could be a King of Wands that you all are manifesting. People could be, there's karma. They could be getting karma, or this person's going to get karma for trying to stop a new beginning, because there's people who's still trying to stop that with gossip and games and spells with their low-life band of misfits. Trying to cause missed opportunities. Wow, yo. Somebody's going through an ego death here, or fencing to. Devil in the reverse. They're going to be stressing out. Yeah, vulnerable, stripped. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's planning to come clean, though. It keeps coming out. Seven of Wands reverse. They're stressing these people. All this spell work is going back possibly to Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Pisces with the moon in the reverse. This exposure, deception, delusion, all this illusion and delusion and trying to get people sick and vulnerable and for some, and spell work, yes, High Priestess reversed. It's crazy. And in this depiction is like these things, they're sending these things. People need medicine. They need medicine, lobotomy, electric shock therapy. They need. And then they look at y'all, they look at us like when shit do start creeping up, they be looking at us some kind of way. Pisces, I have Hangman. The Chariot. Six of Wands. Okay. Well, collective, y'all are taking command of your life. You got some wins, some victory and success. You're moving forward here. People could be somewhere lying, kind of acting like they're winning, but they're not. They're secretly feeling some kind of way. 7 of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. They're in here now, I know. And there's the 5 of Wands. This shit is popping back. I can tell when it comes in. Now, them things, Val, go with their ass tonight. Sit on that ass. As soon as I get off this mother. Yeah, there's some people that's going to be, you know, sitting up feeling like they missed an opportunity to tell the truth and come clean. Or they're being told, there are people that's being told you're about to miss your opportunity if they haven't already, to bring in truth and clarity of a situation in the now moment. 6 of Cups coming into the reverse with the 3 of Swords. And for some people, it's definitely to do with poison. I see cups with, like, you know, it's got wine. Because people's family be crazy and be putting shit in food and giving shit to people. And but we crazy, right? Justice is about to be served, though. One way or the other. Somebody's making plans to make something right. The ones who can't take it no more. They're definitely making plans to make something right, and something is being made right for you, Divine Feminine. Okay, your ships are coming in. Justice is being served. This may happen suddenly, and this is not going to be wish fulfillment for these people, because these people keep trying to stop that. They keep trying to take away or fuck up your wish fulfillment from coming through, but it's coming through anyway. If they were able to temporarily do something on a surface level, it ain't turned out to be wish fulfillment for them, because hell is raining in niggas and bitches' lives, okay? People are getting phone calls, random, dumb shit, crazy shit, all for the obsession with trying to control and dictate your life on some ego. And it's only gonna get worse for them until they fix the shit. And you still gonna get your goddamn justice. Look at the Sun, and you're over it. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Very wise. This brought in some, yeah. Very wise. But justice for these games that people have played, this dishonor, this triangulation. It could be 5 niggas and bitches that was stupid to do the bidding of some sorry niggas and bitches.